Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky Widmer here from Most Valuable Podcast, here to give you our, well, they used to be top 25. They used to be a top, I don't know what's, I guess we only do top 10s now because Brandon decides, oh, well, we're too good for a top 25. I'm only going to do 10 teams, but we've got the top 10 playoff rankings for you guys. Fuck it, I should just give you my rankings. Just give you the 25 that I do.
No
one
cares about your bitch-ass rating.
Shut up, Brandon. You're lucky I'm doing your 10, but Brandon's running the camera for me. We've got the 10, actually 11, because we've got a tie here. We're going to start from the bottom. These are teams that could work their way up with a win in championship week. Most of them aren't even playing, but we've got a tie for 10 between Florida and Houston. These are two teams that are playing this week. Houston going up against Temple, Florida going up against Alabama. Could get themselves into the playoff rankings, more so Florida, because they're going up against an Alabama team. Then at number 9, Florida State beating Florida in this one. Brandon even forgot that he said he watched the game, but forgot that Florida had lost that one. He put them at number 9. I had them a little bit higher. However, wasn't high enough to get them to number 9. Number 8, we've got Stanford cracking the top 10 after not being in it last week. They go up against a USC Trojan team. And then at number 7, Ohio State getting a big win over Michigan. So these are teams that Ohio State and Florida State probably not going to get into the playoffs. However, Stanford, Houston, and Florida playing this week could get themselves some big mojo if, let's say, Florida's able to beat an Alabama or a Clemson loses to a North Carolina. Then we've got the two teams that would be our first out. And the second one sitting home, number 6, the North Carolina Tar Heels. This is a team going up against Clemson, could win and jump into the college football playoffs. So they're not like a number 6 team that's sitting there going, man, I wish we would have made the playoffs. No, the destiny is in their hands. Another team that has destiny in their hands, a one-loss Michigan State team who falls at number 5 on our rankings. They beat Iowa, and they are in the college football playoff. Right now, though, if the playoffs started today, they're the first team sitting at home. However, both of these guys control their own destiny playing Clemson and Iowa this week. And then there's 4. We give you the 4 every week. At number 4, the Iowa Hawkeyes. At number 3, this one may shock you, the Clemson Tigers.
Whoa!
At number 2, the Oklahoma Sooners. And at number 1, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And here, let me explain these rankings for you a little bit. This is one where I had Clemson at 2. Brandon had Clemson at 3. I had Oklahoma at 3. He had Oklahoma at 2. These guys are tied in our rankings. However, when you get to the playoffs, I know I said we had a tie for 10, but when you get into the playoffs, especially a tie at 2-3, that means one team gets home field advantage, the other one doesn't. We decided, we talked, we argued for quite a bit. Brandon eventually won. Me sitting on him didn't really help. He still said, no, you're wrong. Oklahoma's going at number 2, which, hey, Brandon, one week you're saying Oklahoma's not in the playoff. Now you want to put them at number 2. Whatever is whatever. That means we set up a matchup of Iowa and Bama and then Clemson and Oklahoma. And how this would work, now it becomes with the closeness of the teams, Bama would go to the Orange Bowl. Oklahoma would go to the Cotton Bowl because those are the two that are closest to each team. Clemson would play Oklahoma in the Cotton Bowl. They would have to travel a little bit further. Iowa would have to travel even further, going all the way down to Florida to play Alabama. If this was the playoffs, I'm saying that we would probably get, I kind of want to say an Alabama-Oklahoma national championship, but anything's possible, especially with these 4 teams. But that is going to do it for our college football top 10. Let us know down below in the comment section what you guys think. Should Oklahoma really be number 2? Can a undefeated like guys, we admit Alabama, you can put Alabama ahead of Clemson, but 2 one-loss teams ahead of Clemson? How ludicrous do you think that is? What other teams do you think can make a climb into our top 10? Can Stanford get into the playoffs as a 2-win team? Let us know down below in the comment section. You also got our Twitters and the subscribe button right there over my left shoulder. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video. And as always, have a good day, everybody.